Yo, check it out. Have you noticed what is going on? And especially about 19 hours ago, there was a mass shooting at two mosques in Christchurch, New Zealand. Think about it. If you see what's going on in this country, then you'll have a better understanding of what's going on worldwide. First and foremost, okay, so you had Trump that was wanting his national declaration of emergency to build the wall. Okay, so the Senate voted that bill down. Now it's sent to his desk for possible veto. Now think about it. They do this stuff over here, and then a mass attack in New Zealand take place. What a coincidence! What a coincidence! If you think about it, there is there's something strange that's going on here. This is the start, or excuse me, not the start, but it's been happening, but we've had blind eyes. That's the reason why I call it blind eyes, because people aren't paying attention. They're not seeing what's going on. They're too busy putting their business out on social media and worried about R. Kelly and Michael Jackson and all these other things, Bill Cosby, all these other things, but they're not paying attention to what's really going on in front of them. Since 2001, we have been under martial law. And I'm sorry to say, but it's going to continue to keep on. You guys ain't paying attention to it. You guys think that you have to get your information from the mainstream media. You think that you have to get your information from a well-known celebrity, somebody that you think you know but you don't know. So you have to wait to get validation from a celebrity that's on TV, and then it's like, see, I told you we had to do that. You may disagree with me on that. You may judge me because of what I look like and what I say, but I'm telling you the reality. The reality of it is we have to get validation from somebody else before we actually take it seriously. You know what I'm saying? And that goes to show the power of television and the power of supremacy. But with blind eyes, we are not paying attention to what's going on right in front of us. We use religion and politics to as a safeguard, as a shield to protect either fear or hate. It's one or the other. That's the way that the system is designed. The system was designed to instill either fear or hate. You know what I'm saying? And those are the two powerfulest forces that you could control somebody. You could control somebody with fear and in hate. That's the way that the system is designed. The system is designed to where they use these channels. They use this propaganda to show you day in and day out. What's the one thing that you see on the news, whether it's mainstream or wherever you get your news from? It is about destruction. It's about killing somebody. It's always something bad every day. They never put nothing on the news saying that, oh, such and such opened up a business today, or such and such, you know, went to college, or such and such did something good. You know what I'm saying? They never celebrate too much good stuff. Every now and then they'll throw it in there. They'll be like, "Oh, a dog was rescued," which is a good thing. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? There could be other things that they could be talking about. So don't get caught up, I love animals too, so I'm not saying don't look out for the animals because we have to. It is an obligation. But I'm just saying, every now and then they'll throw a little bit of of something joyous in there, you know. So, but for I'd say 92% of the time, 95% of the time, it is always something negative about something or somebody. And it's always it's either about scandals or death. It is all about that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a sad situation because you know you get criticized for speaking out on it, but that's what we were saying earlier. It's all about validation. See, if I say, me personally, if I say we need to look out for Russia, I'll get criticized for that because either people know that I'm telling the truth, people are afraid the truth, or they think that I'm dumb and illiterate, like I don't know what I'm talking about because they think that, oh well, he's nobody famous. He's not on TV. He didn't graduate from college. How would he know? You know what I'm saying? I know it because I research it every day. I have been tapped into what the government has been doing for the last 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So I know I'm fully aware of what's going on. Granted, I was brainwashed when I came up in my earlier years with the education system and even with the religious sector of it. But see, now since I know, because the more you know, the more you grow, the older that you get, I realize now. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me think about uh you know what I'm saying, Agenda 21, New World Order. Things that people thought, man, you are crazy. There's no way that this stuff is happening. The thing is people want to believe their government. They think that their government has always has their best interest at heart. Don't worry about it. Everything's safe. We got everything under control. There's no need to fear. There's no need to be scared. We got you. We protect you. And at the same time, why are all these things happening? Okay, so you had a mass shooting. Okay, you had a mass shooting in Christchurch, New Zealand at two mosques. Then you had planes crashing. Come on, people. You guys got blind eyes. I'm telling you, I would be criticized for the information and the knowledge that I'm giving to you by those who are close to me. But unfortunately, they can't stop my message. My podcast show has received over 1,000 listeners within the last 2 months. I'm gained 500 to 1,000 new listeners within the last couple months. You know what I'm saying? So my message is getting out there. I'm not trying to be the next Tupac. I'm not trying to be the next Malcolm X. I'm not trying to be the next Martin Luther King. I'm not trying to be the person who, oh well, he's just got an opinion on YouTube. He don't know what he's talking about. He's just trying to make a name for himself. It ain't like that. I'm speaking to you what's real and what goes on in my world, the things I see. I'm not paranoid, I'm not crazy, but I do research and I do see right in front of my very eyes of what's going on. You guys have blind eyes. Y'all don't want to see it. You don't want to believe it. But think about all the events that have taken place within the last 3 weeks. Now, I heard from a very reliable source that they said don't fly on a plane on April the 6th, which is next month. They said don't fly on a plane. So I don't know what that means. But from knowing, I know this person, and from his knowledge and intellect, I know that he's right. I believe that he's right. You know what I'm saying? So um that's all I'm saying though, man. You know, it's real out here. A lot of people don't want to see the truth. They don't want to know. They don't want to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to know the truth. But it's at our doorstep. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to say, but continue my to get my message out there. You know, and I understand that these things could be taken out of context. I understand that people's not going to agree with it because I noticed one thing: when you speak a little bit of truth, people lose their minds. They they act a different way. Because yesterday, a St. Louis native, which is a legend by the name of Elliot Davis, he has a television show called You Pay for It. And it is a show where he exposes corruption. It's right here in St. Louis on Fox 2 News. His name is Elliot Davis. Well, he had put up on his page about Trump getting voted out from his so-called national declaration of emergency to build this fictitious wall. And so he put on there, and I said, there were people who were mad. They were talking about, oh, vote out your state officials, your elected officials that come from your state. I'm gonna let them know that it's bad. I'm not gonna vote for them. It's like that's what I'm saying. The system is designed to where everybody's not going to agree on it. If you notice one thing about any president that America's has had, excuse me, it's not designed to where everybody's going to like that president. 50% of the people liked Bill Clinton. 50% of the people, 50% of the people didn't like him. 50% of the people liked Obama. 50% of the people didn't like him. 50% of the people liked Bush, whether it's the first or second one. 50% of the people didn't. So it is what it is. It's up to you to decide. It's up to you to decide. You know what I'm saying? You guys got to pay attention, bro. You guys got to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? That it's up to you to do the research, but I'm telling you, don't have blind eyes to what is going on out here. You know what I'm saying? They distract us with too many other things. They distract us with Michael Jackson's and R. Kelly's and the things that Donald Trump is doing. What's going on in the government is way more important than R. Kelly and Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? There's some things that they really want to do that they now all the key people are in play. You know what I'm saying? You have to keep all the people, you have to pay attention to what they got going on. And with that being said, I'm receiving messages right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. You can find me and my music. Just Google me. You can find my you can find my all of my information on Google. You can find it on there. But yo, your boy is out. Holla back. Peace.